We did it. We did it. We won one.
Is called happiness.
I'm just so happy.
Yeah, but there's no time to celebrate, nothing to really celebrate about. Small victories, let's stack them, get back to work, and let's get on a little streak here. Roll the intro. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Uncle Dan's Best Bets here on the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel, located inside the beautiful Connors and Ferris podcast studios. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Surpassing 41,000 subscribers. Appreciate it as always, and it's a special group of people here that follow along to Uncle Dan's Best Bets. Really appreciate it as always. We always appreciate our sponsor, Bob Johnson Auto Group. Couldn't do it without them. Their logo's right there. Buying, selling, trading, leasing, need a new car, anything. The seasons are changing. Might need to get something new for the car, get something like that. Go check out Daryl out in Leroy. That's who my wife and I work with. Appreciate them as always. Shout out Bob Johnson Auto Group. And thank you. Let them know that Uncle Dan sent you. Hey, we did it. We got one in. All right, we saw the ball finally go through the hoop. Sometimes that's all you need. For a shooter to get hot, you need to sometimes just hit a free throw, okay? See the ball go through the net. Feels good. Shout out to Ian and Basil and everybody else that has always followed along. Has not been easy this year. And I want to give myself some credit. I've got some picks here, but I've crossed one out, because I may have a problem with the Denver Broncos. And I'm establishing that, and I'm going to say that I'm proud of myself for crossing them off the list. Cannot bet them anymore. Okay? So there were some plays that I liked this week. Weird week, lots of buys, Lions on a buy, teams that we've kind of been all over this season. So we're going to take it again. But again, last week, winning week, just feels good. As Kevin Malone would say, just feels good to win one. Okay? I was on this couch therapy session. Wasn't good. Not in a good headspace. We're in a little bit of a better headspace. Finally got the win. 3-2 last week. Obviously, the Denver Broncos only decided to play for one quarter. That did not help us. So this week, ice cold 6-pack. We had 5 last week. Let's up it. Shooters shoot. We're going to keep shooting. We're not going to be afraid. We have to keep putting on the big boy pants and coming up here. And this week's fun because I have 1, 2, 3 overs. Half of my card is over. We need points, people. We need some points. So without any further ado, we will get right into it. And I like the Giants Eagles over 43.5. I think this game's played in the 20s. Look, the Giants defense crumbles late in games, but they have something kind of going offensively. I don't love either defense. I can't find any stats to really back this up. This one's just a gut feel of, I think both these teams have better offenses than defenses. And I think this game gets played 24-21, somewhere in that range. I like the Eagles, what they were able to accomplish offensively, them being at home. Jackson Dart still is exciting, so I like kind of what they can do. They played recently. They put up that was a 33-17 game. So if we get that again, we're hitting the over. So I like the over in the Giants-Eagles game, 43.5. My favorite play of the week, shout out to Joe Osborne of covers.com. He pointed this out. The Bears, I like their team total over 21.5 at Baltimore. Now, I know the Ravens are getting healthier defensively. They're a big favorite. Lamar's probably going to play. They're getting Roquan Smith back. Marlon Humphreys looks like it was going to play. But I don't think that all of a sudden flips the switch for the Ravens defense, which is historically bad. They are a league worst, allowing 32 points per game. Okay? The Bears are the only team in the NFL, shout out Joe Osborne, for pointing out that the Bears team total is 6-0 to the over this year. They have scored 25 plus points in 4 straight games, and I only got to hit 22 in this one. I think Ben Johnson's got something going. We've talked about it before. We've hit that bet. I like what this Bears team is. I just don't. This Ravens team, it just may be the season from hell. So I'm going to go with the Bears team total over 21.5. A lot of points in that one. This one makes no sense. This may be the sucker play of the week. Fine. I think the wrong team is favored. 49ers plus 1.5 at the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans should not be favored against anybody. Anybody. The Texans stink, specifically on offense. Mike was right. CJ Stroud is a joke, and their offensive line is worse. It looks like they don't practice offense. That's how bad they are. And now their number one wide receiver, Nico Collins, has a concussion, questionable to play. Like they are bad offensively. So I think this is a low-scoring game, and I'll take the points in those low-scoring games. Also, the 49ers, this won't be the first good defense they have faced all season. Now, the Texans may have the best defense, but they've already played the Rams and beat them, and the Falcons have a really good defense. You know, when you look at points allowed this season, the Texans, Falcons, and the Rams are the 3 best. They've allowed the fewest points per game. Niners have already beaten 2 out of those 3 teams. So this is going to be nothing new. Kyle Shanahan, put on your big boy pants, win a game. Whether it's Mac Jones or Brock Purdy or whoever, you still have Christian McCaffrey, you got George Kittle back. I think the wrong team is favored in this one. And this is one of those square plays that if I'm wrong, that's fine. I'm not going to outthink myself on this one. So give me the Niners plus 1.5. This number has ballooned. It keeps climbing. Get it while you can. Bucks minus 4.5 at the Saints. I think the Saints are a team of, are they going to just clean house at the deadline? They have to start thinking about bigger issues than this year. Bucks looking to bounce back. Okay. Baker didn't play well on Monday night or Sunday night. Happens. Lions are really good. I like them to get back on track. Baker to get back on track. No Mike Evans. They've done it before. They find ways to win. I expect Baker to be better. Divisional game. I will take the favorite -4. I think it opened at 3, went to 3.5. Now it's 4.5. So get it while you can. Bucks minus 4.5. Those are the 4 plays. Now we get to the Bills part. And we've talked a little bit about the Bills. We did a league podcast earlier this week. We were up there at practice on Wednesday. As I record this on Thursday afternoon, we have our live podcast. It will also be able to be replayed and reviewed afterwards or wherever you listen to your podcast. I think this is a massive spot for the Bills. Massive game. I don't think this game is just a must win. I think this game is a must cover. This is a must win impressively. This is a game that I want to see style points. There's no more talking about Super Bowl. There's no more talking about number 1 seed or anything like that. If you can't, coming off a bye, beat the Carolina Panthers by 7 points, don't come talking to me about what you think this team could do in the playoffs. I understand the Panthers have won 3 in a row. I don't care. They're the Carolina Panthers. Okay? And if this wasn't off a bye, I would feel differently. But I'm going to back the Bills -7 here. This is kind of the make or break for them, for me. Because Sean McDermott is 8-0 straight up coming off a bye in his career as a head coach. And he's 5-2-1 against the spread. That is why I'm backing the Bills. Because if there's ever a time to show me that you have made adjustments to become a competent football team, it's got to be out of the bye. And going to a team that, while it's cute that they've won 3 in a row, you are the better team. You need to show that you're the better coach. You have the better coach. You have the better quarterback. You have the better offensive coordinator. You have the better roster. Go show it. That simple. So make or break for me on this Bills team. I will lay the touchdown to see if this Bills team has made adjustments. I also like the over in this game, 45.5. I think the Bills are going to struggle to stop anybody defensively. Andy Dalton, Bryce Young, doesn't matter. I think that the Bills are going to allow 20 plus points per game. And I think the Bills should score 30. I have this as a 30-20 game. If the Bills play the way they should play, coming off of a bye, I don't think that's asking for too much. Over 45.5. Not a whole lot of thought going into this one, guys. This isn't my Nuke LaLoosh, don't think just throw week, but this is a week of a lot of teams on a bye. I had the Broncos. I wrote down the Broncos, if you can see it, -3.5, because I think the Cowboys haven't faced a defense like this. But I chickened out because I can't trust the Denver Broncos or Bo Nix. Credit to me for crossing off a team that I was set on. I also really like to take the Patriots at home laying 6.5 against the Browns. I passed, but the Browns have never won. I haven't covered, let alone won, back-to-back games in like 2 years. And they're coming off a win. But I don't think the Patriots have seen a defense as good as the Browns. Restraint. We're going to keep shooting another 6-pack, but restraint. Okay? So there's the card. Giants, Eagles over 43.5. Bears team total over 21.5. 49ers +1.5. Bucks -4.5. Bills -7. Bills, Panthers over 45.5. That is the card. Drop in the comments what your favorite card is, what your favorite pick is. Need another winning week. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. All right. Best of luck to you this weekend. Thanks again, Bob Johnson Auto Group. Thanks again for joining me here inside the beautiful Connors and Ferris podcast studio. Be sure again, as always, to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it as always. Best of luck to your plays this week. We'll catch you here next time on the Buffalo Plus YouTube channel.